Welcome back to the show. Well, for some of us, we may have all been here, getting caught in the middle when two mates have a falling out. Whether it's a busted business partnership or a relationship on the rocks, the backlash for those playing a supportive role can be brutal. So, when it comes to being a good friend, is it best to be the peacekeeper or should you speak up? And how do you know when it's time to fade out the friendship? Psychologist Sabina Reid has the answers. Live from our Melbourne studio, she's jumped in. Hi, Sabina. Great to talk to you. Tell us, what are the dangers of getting caught up in a friend's drama?
Look, ultimately, I think the main drama is that you'll end up being perceived to take sides and you may lose both relationships. So being the meat in the sandwich, it can be really tempting to step in and speak for one person and speak for the other in the hope that you can make things better. But often that puts you at offside with both parties. In your experience, Sabina, do you see this just as much in male friendships as it is in female friendships? I don't think there's a gender divide. I think we're all really value our friends, whether we're male or female, and if we feel that we're stuck between our friends, it causes discomfort and it makes it difficult no matter what gender we are. One of the issues I see a lot of is when a couple divorces or separates and friends feel stuck between who do I support, husband or wife.
So surely, you know, it's a great idea if you can just keep out of it and just be there supporting. But if you feel really strongly that one has done wrong by the other one and you want to step in, have you got any tips for navigating that, or is it just, well, at your own peril?
I think, Monique, again, we want to jump in and help, but the best way we can do that is act more like a coach instead of speaking up for the person. So in a coaching role, we might say to our friend, what is it that you need the other person to know? How do you feel you've been misunderstood? What do you want from this relationship? By asking open-ended questions to your friend, you'll allow them to work it out. But it's really important to set boundaries, because when you feel that those are being compromised, it's a sign that the friendship's coming to an end. And certainly whatever you do, don't get stuck being the go-between between each party, because you'll be the one that's criticised or loses out in the end.
I've been here quite a few times and I'm pretty sure I've probably messed quite a few of them up, but what is the worst thing you can do when your friends are falling out?
I think it's to speak for each of them, assuming that you know what each party is thinking and feeling and speaking up on their behalf. It's you can't possibly know exactly what's going on for them. So in order to empower them, get them to speak for themselves instead of speaking for them.
How can you tell if it's time to end a friendship, to let somebody off the leash, so to speak?
I think one tip, Tom, is to think about what would it be like in your life if you didn't have this relationship in 6 weeks, in 6 months, or in 6 years. So you're really imagining what this friendship means to you and what it would be like not to have it. And once you've thought about the future, think about specific examples that you want to give to your friend. So instead of making global criticisms or saying this relationship just doesn't work for me anymore, it's better to point out specific behaviours that the people or that the friend has breached, so that they can either make an attempt to fix it, or at least they make sense of what you're pulling away from.
All right, Sabina, thank you very much. Good advice as always.
Thanks, Monique.
I've got a friend who once a year does Operation Deadwood and goes through her her diary and just crosses people out. Yeah, every year I think, I don't want to be part of Operation Deadwood. I'm on my best behaviour. Soon for you on the Daily Edition, the next big thing. Danielle Cormack's been acting for decades, racking up more than 40 credits to her name. Now find out why her newest role could be her biggest yet.
But straight ahead, Samantha Jade is live. The pop star is standing by to give us the scoop on her brand new music.